my live stream of Call of Cthulhu. My dog is howling. I got my buddy Buzz in the party here playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And he can't hold his excitement, so he might be saying some things while I'm playing the game.
I'm sorry, I stopped that now.
No, that's cool. You can play. I don't mind. But when I left off, let's see. Officer Bradley and I went to investigate the Hawkins house to look into the death of Sarah Hawkins, to see if it was an accident or not, and we determined that it was not an accident, that a fight had ensued between her and her husband, Charlie. It's been assumed that all three are dead, but when I got ambushed by some masked person in the house and I chased them, it led me to cult ritual underneath the house in these extensive caves, and it turns out that Charlie Hawkins isn't dead. He's alive, and he's mutated. He's got Cthulhu shit coming out of his arms. He killed Officer Bradley right in front of me, and I got crushed beneath some stones. But then I wake up, and I'm in a mental hospital, and Officer Bradley is okay. So I don't know what's going on. Howard, chill. So let's continue the story. Ouch, Howard. Arr. Oh man, this is taking forever to load. Oh, I've already seen all of this. Ah. You can skip all of this.
There, he's opening his eyes. Saved him for.
I skip that too. That was all at the end of the last stream.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Okay. This is my padded cell, and I don't think I can't access my inventory or my skills.
Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
I'm locked in.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Who's him? Let's see what we can do here. 8. And force the door. Or maybe we do something with this green gas up here. Oh. You know, what are they gassing me? What's going on here? Guess we'll wait. Much else to do? Oh no, I'm someplace new. Still can't access my skills, so this looks like another dream sequence or something. Staggering around like a drunk.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They screamed all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
Right. Oh, that's right. I injured my leg in the collapse. So that collapse must have happened because I'm limping around.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
This door.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose.
What is this?
I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me.
Leviathan.
But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. And free me.
Yeah, that's enough, Howard. Go lay down.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
Yes.
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Oh, that's it? I only get one dialogue option? Alright, I got my lighter. Lamp. Okay. 2 character points. That I just brought up to expert. Okay. I don't have a character profile on Dr. Fuller. Who's this guy? going on here? Oh, my sanity. Okay. Elder signs. Place.
This is no medicine. Am I in an asylum?
Yes, you are. What is this?
What did he write about the painting?
These are cursed?
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? Sarah. Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Okay, Jack.
Yes.
I'm going now to your stream.
Okay.
So
What does this mean?
that I can listen.
Yeah, cool.
What you are saying there.
All right. I hope you enjoy
bro.
that shit.
Yeah, I will. And then I hear you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, bro. See you.
All right. Yep. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Like who? Oh, he's just strapped down. I get it. It says some. There's a trophy about curing the patients.
Poor wretch.
All these doors are locked, of course. This is food. And I've tried every door in this hallway.
I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
All right.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Okay. Let's...
I know.
Oh, I see. I can hide here. Okay, so... That looks like hiding makes me crazy or something. It's dark. How do I do that? Let's see what I can do.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are. If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not
What is... Okay, this is like a big maze.
Have I activated anything?
Looks like it.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
Maybe I should follow these wires and see what it is that I'm baiting.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
What's going on there?
It's done. Now for the others.
Francis Sanders. Patient seems to be suffering psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. Jeez.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
So I got 2 more.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Oh my god. Is it like Reanimator or something? Or
The
Request?
corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Just casually asking about arms in the sink. Okay. Alright, there's somebody at the end of this hallway. Still there.
Locked.
Of course.
Exactly what I need.
What is it? Something hidden in here. Medicine skill increases. And this is what I'm looking for.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Okay.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No, no!
It's locked.
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me! Kill me!
What?
Last week has caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stockpots must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date.
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor...
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
So... I have a wheel. Let's see if I can turn it on.
This valve controls the pressure.
Yeah.
Now for the next step.
Alright, so there's no gas coming out of either of these pipes. There's that one over there. Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged, and I fear that gas is escaping. Not do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of explosion.
A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Okay, so this is already down. To increase the pressure. Let's try that. It's up. I'll go up. And we'll increase the pressure here. It's 3 pipes. Is there a 4th? Maybe in here?
Perfect.
What you get for having a high investigation? Yo. Here's the 3rd.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Okay. What's that? Oh, another hiding spot. Yeah, all these hiding places. I don't know what I'm going to get chased by. But let's see, there's the duct here. Am I just breathing this gas?
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Scissors. Need another valve. So let's cut this off. Valve wheel. Okay. Need another valve wheel, and I need to. It's the furnace room. Find a 4th switch to 4th electrical switch. Okay, let's go down here. Oh.
Perfect.
Good. Something hidden here. This looks like a storage room.
Hey!
Jesus. Christ. You son of a bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Work? Okay. Oh, he's looking for me. He's looking for me. He's that white. There's that guy.
But the calculations, they're right. 4 days, maximum. 5 at the most.
You get back in that storage area.
This way.
Oh, man. No.
You there.
No. Okay. This room.
There.
Oh. Well, so if they catch me, it's over. I have like no way to fight. I'm like a World War I veteran. What's going on here? These guys are like asylum employees. That's okay. Alright, so this was at least saved here. So this is where I was first spotted. That guy.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
You just grab what I was supposed to grab it. That wheel. And out. Okay. We want to find the fourth. Activate this machine. This one. This is the...
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Here,
worse and worse.
In here.
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
What is that in there? And what am I missing? There it is.
Do the cops know what's going on?
What are you doing in the cellars of the Riverside Institute? Okay. This is to hide in. Let me follow this cable. It looks kind of like me. Oh, come on. You already grabbed me. Oh, that's right. You grabbed me last time. Oops.
What is welling up inside me? I think we got a walker. This way!
Oh, no. Okay, I got it. So, let me... Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Wait a minute, where am I? What What is this? Is this right after I have that wheel? Okay, I'm gonna go and the wheel on. Let's see, I think it was through here. Create that version, and then maybe I can get that electrical machine working. Oh, I did not get the wheel. Okay, so let's go back and get it. Who is here? See if I can grab this real fast. Look at this.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
And then leave. All right.
It's locked.
Wait. Wait, where was that? Oh, it was here. That there. And the pressure on. So I should have the pressure going on all of them. Diversion created.
Got to hide before the guards see me.
Okay, let's go in here. If I spend too long in here, I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
This way.
No. This is oh, okay. So I didn't create a diversion to the point where this guy left his post. Son of a bitch. So I used to...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6. 4, 5.
Okay, it is too dark. Increase the brightness a little bit. So the darkest icon is barely visible. That'll work.
I bet there's no longer any priests on Darkwater.
That away. Great. Inventory. I don't know how to put this stuff away.
Who's there? Hey!
Son of a bitch. So this...
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Somebody here!
Hell's teeth.
Fuller's gonna think we did this.
They're probably gonna see me here. I'm like right here. Oh, no, they're idiots. Okay. Still locked.
You there. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses.
I'm not.
I can help you. Help me, and I'll owe you one.
Okay. How do we do that?
What is inside? Who's there?
Oh, come on.
You there. Come here. I can help you. Help me, and I'll owe you one.
Are you the same guy?
Get me out! Don't let me sleep in here.
Okay, this guy's not on his post right now.
What carnage.
Okay, this is the last of these things. Oh, what? I do one of two things, I guess. I either use the pipes or use this thing. Because it won't let me pull that thing right now. What's this? Oh, more medicine. Perfect. So this is not anything I can activate anymore. That's too bad. Yeah,
I'll go take a look.
Oh, Jesus.
You there!
You gotta be shitting me. Well, I mean, there's really no point in going in there.
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Okay. So.
Hell's teeth. Fuller's
Here I can hide in a dark corner. Sneak around these guys. Maybe I'll head up to the stairs. Mess that up. Yeah. Okay. This is where Dr. Fuller went. What's going on right here?
Doctor,
This
is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
Oh, I'm not a professional.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Aficionado of horror. Hold on. I gotta look at this. Aficionado of horror trophy? Meet Francis Sanders, okay.
No! Sanders!
Yow!
What hell?
Oh, Jesus.
I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
He got fucked up bye, dude. Let's see what else is in here. I don't know, man. Thinking whatever killed him is going to come for me next. Alright. Goes up these stairs. Something weird going on with this gas.
Damn!
Oh.
The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Officer Bradley. Oh, what? Okay, back of the Hawk. Oh, wait. And Dr. Colvin, the female friend that badly helped him to escape wandering through the corridors. Dr. Fuller reigns supreme. Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders before dying in full view of the detective. He accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decided to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Seems like some of that stuff just sort of happened off screen, because I don't remember. What is that? Is that Cthulhu?
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
No, don't drink. You get a trophy if you don't drink. Okay, so I have a character point. 3 of them, actually. I can bring my psychology up to expert. I'll do that. Or professional, anyway. And I want to put 1 more in investigation. That's good. This is the death of Sam. Right. Figured as much. Dark Water, Francis Sanders, deceased. Riverside Institute. Now they're talking. Place looks very different in the daytime.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Like shit.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Bradley.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Okay.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Okay. Well, we'll just come out and say it.
But something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Dimensional Shambler.
It was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I
don't
give
agree.
her some details.
She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
So that's going to affect my destiny. Talk to Sanders' widow. Jesus, how do I do that?
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Yeah, you're supposed to be dead. Alright then, let's get the hell out of here. Excuse me, everybody. Jesus. Sanders residence. Let me in.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
Yeah,
that is precisely
know a little bit about that.
Well, well, look who's here.
Oh God, it's Cat again. Cat, good to meet you.
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
You call it
I
your business.
bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
He died screaming right before my eyes. We'll do this.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you for your kind words.
Guess that was nice to her.
Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require
you
more
look like a
than
hobbit.
that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Let's see. Test eloquence. Let's try this.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You, too, would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Well, let's get right to the point.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead
do
at this
that.
stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Okay, let's go look at a crazy-ass painting. You don't mind if I go through all your shit in this room, too, do you? Okay, thank you.
Did she really care for him, after all?
Dear madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his internment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. He's going to do something with that body. Would you like me to play the piano? Like that? How about this? Maybe a little of this. What's this?
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Oh. Let's take a look. Glass here.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists. A house of artists.
Okay.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
What else is here?
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Yes. Yes, she was.
Ah!
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Okay. Another book on medicine. Man, what's my medicine at right now? 22%? My occultism is higher than that. Oh, I got 2 CP. 93. Bring this up. Let's put it in there. Okay. I'm gonna check out this house. Hello. Oh, that was weird.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Are you recording that Francis Sanders left for his wife? The phonograph? Let's play it right here in front of his wife.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on my way. So that door's locked, and so is the other. So is this? Some of these paintings seem to have been moving. There's Cat.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
American Indian pendant? American Indian? He called it Amerindian. Here's these strange sleeping pills again.
I could use one of those.
Take those. Oh, I saw something over here too. I did. Whale and the Cod. A brief history of dark water.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Please spare me the weight of the guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler, your friend Sarah Hawkins. So she didn't want to sell that painting. She knew what the hell was up with that.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Oh, okay. This is volume 3. I'm missing volume 1. I have volumes 2 and now 3. Key to the Sanders Gallery.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective.
Well, get out of my
Try
way.
not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Let's test eloquence.
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Perfect, Detective. The pretext? The body language? I would have bought it if it was the first time I'd seen your face. You're a good talker, Pierce. Your story will do for the moment.
Thanks. And what
And
are you
you?
doing here?
What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, of course. Did you read the book? Read the book? Don't read the book. Why not read the book? Beyond reality. Kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Ooh. So my occultism has progressed to 35%. I bet my sanity has been affected too. Yep. Reading crazy ass books in Call of Cthulhu will have that effect on you. What's this? Anatomical. Brings my medicine up. Nice. Okay, let's go here. I have the key. There's gonna be something here I have to hide from?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Before Christopher Columbus. So I'm screaming. Okay. I'll find the shambler.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Why not? This is cool. All right. Creepy. So there's the painting. Let me look at his other shit first. Oh, there's a small version of that skeleton statue over there. Human anatomy and things. I say. Hello. It's a death mask of somebody's.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Jesus. There's some creepy shit in here. All right. So we'll make our way to the painting. There's something on this table over here. Oh, is it more oil? Yeah. My lamp. Well, here it is. Shambler. Damn. Thing was just born out of that painting. It's got a turkey neck. Okay.
What the hell was that?
So is this thing still stalking me? Why, yes it is. Yowzers. He kind of knows I'm here. I mean, I kind of hid from that thing right in its face. But it isn't really very clear what I'm supposed to do. Oh god. I can skip this. Let's do that.
What the hell was that?
Okay, there's something over there. Okay, there he is. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay, it didn't see me then. I got 2 points. So that's a master of investigation. 1 point. Put it into... Okay. So what am I supposed to do with this thing?
Down. Did it hear that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
This one? Are you sure? Am I supposed to know which dagger to use?
What the hell was that?
Okay, this is... Hold on, hold on, hold on. We can learn more about this thing. There he is. Dimensional family grows for dark and inhospitable dimension whatever. Rarity of food sources keeps it in a state of permanent starvation. This is why it's a constant state of readiness to travel to other dimensions in order to feed on its inhabitants. Make sure you never weaken the veils of your dimension, otherwise you risk attracting this very dangerous creature. Should this happen, you just have to lay eyes upon it, for its being to anchor itself in your dimension and to allow it to rip you open with its claws. So just looking at it, so if I keep my back to it, tested that theory and it failed. Because I was not looking at it. It turned me around and made me look at it.
What the hell was that?
There's gotta be a way to banish this thing. Somehow. Let's move this way. I wanna hide. I think I need to find the dagger to destroy this thing with. But which dagger do I use? This one? This one?
Maybe I can use this dagger.
This dagger. Wait a minute. How do I... So I don't know how to even like use this thing as a weapon. Hold on. That's interactive discussions. So I'm not going to save that.
What the hell was that?
Okay. Why is it? Okay, what's it? Oh, okay. I need to figure out which. Is the best. How do I know which dagger to use? Looks like one.
Yeah, maybe I can use this dagger.
So he's just blocking? Run. Something. Let me look at something. Kill all the patients. Banish the dimensional shambler using only one dagger. So I can banish this thing using a dagger.
What the hell was that?
I put it in the painting.
That thing.
Okay.
There has to be one. Maybe if I destroy it. Yeah. I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Kill me. Okay, so I gotta destroy the painting with one dagger, and I don't know which one to use, so I'm just going to
What the hell was that?
Trial and error this thing.
Yeah, maybe I can use this dagger.
I'll try this one.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
This is crazy. This is so much. I mean, how am I even supposed to know which dagger to use?
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Try this one. That's not it. Okay, folks, I'm gonna go to bed after this.
What the hell was that?
Can I try this thing?
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Try this weird. Not that one either. It's not the metal one. It's not the one that looks like.
What was that?
I don't know what that looked like. So. I know which dagger to use. One looks toothy. I think I've tried this one.
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
See, that looked like it had a painting of a shambler on top of it.
What the hell was that?
Not that. Tried that one. I don't know if I tried this or not. How do I know?
Down. I can use this dagger.
Can I try using this weird ass thing?
Damn it!
There's got to be a way to figure this out.
What the hell was that?
Okay. Tried that one, tried that one, tried that one. I think I've tried this one. Definitely tried this one. That's a shambler. Maybe.
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
No choice. And it kills me, of course. I mean, at least the load times aren't so bad.
What the hell was that?
sure I tried all the daggers in that one. Tried that one. I think I've tried that. I think I've tried that. Grab this one.
This...
Really? Didn't even get a chance to use it.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go for the... Was it this one?
Damn.
Take it.
This dagger looks different.
Oh. Well, good. Maybe this is it. Jesus. About time. No, let go. Took some of my hand with it. Do it.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Okay.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
Okay, bye. Oh, the nameless bookstore. Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. As a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake. The owner of the nameless bookstore, Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. I think Algernon Drake was the guy that I met in the bar who was sitting there reading a book, talking to himself. What time is it? In fact, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Because my trophy hunting... I mean, Jesus. My trophy hunting caused me
Where's
to...
the bookseller?
die by that shambler over and over again. I probably could have killed it on a normal run through if I didn't know about that trophy where I had to kill it with one dagger, so pretty much trial and error. Pick a dagger, hope it worked, and it turned out to be the I tried out all the daggers except for the last one. Is this volume
Another
1?
volume of the
No, it's
Reverend's
volume
wife's
4.
diary.
There's volume 1 somewhere.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Yeah, Interpretation of Dreams. Darkwater History. Why don't I just take all this guy's books while he's not around? I mean, this is awesome. Chess set. Okay. Fill my lamp. What's that? Darkwater History. So, where do you keep the Necronomicon? Oh, or medicine. That. Even more medicine. I'm becoming pretty well versed in medicine here. By picking up books and not reading them. Okay.
What happened here?
Nudes.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Oh, wait. What? There's a break-in?
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Somebody broke into the bookstore then?
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Okay.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
What, my medicine skill tells me that? Anything back here? Nothing.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals?
Animals. They're bugs. Maybe a bird.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
It's an elder sign.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Charles Hawkins. What's going on here?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Yeah, a crazy-ass book of some kind.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Where did he get Sarah Hawkins from?
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Great. Okay, if somebody finds memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in the place of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother. She is still of this world. Okay. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies with my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Cylinders numbered. Even if, as a celebrated author said, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. And the combination of the safe, I've asked that they deliver its contents to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that's far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. Okay. So...
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. Everything points to Charles Hawkins' last owner. Try to find it. Okay. So we've got 3 cylinders. Okay. Okay. Order is a pleasure of reason, but disorder. Life and study combined in the Greek. Oh, wow.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Oh, Pigwin's not. Oh, okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Seven volumes.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, and 3. So I need to find a phonograph. Where's a phonograph? In here. Right?
Things are not looking good. A kind of chalice. Things are not looking good.
Okay, let's listen to these.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Red.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Oh, how many? We'll start with this crack then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red stones. And a chalice.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, so the remaining standing white pieces that aren't the queen are 2 knights and a rook. That's 3. 5 and 3. Right?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
So is it 5, 3, and 9? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 9th one is missing. Let's try 5, 3, and 9. Okay. Okay, rotate with R. 5. 3. 9. Easy. Oh, Lord. What did I just do? Back of the Institute? Covered in human skin. Mm-hmm. That would be the Necronomicon. The book. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Anyway, I gotta see what that trophy's. Trophy? Trophy? Here we go. The book. Read the Necronomicon. Mm-hmm.
Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Okay, so I'm going to stop here. This is, I'm in the body of Dr. Colden, the woman that helped me escape this institute the first time. And I think this is where I get the trophy for curing all of the patients. So, yeah, I don't want to start this sequence yet. I will continue this tomorrow night. Okay. So, have a good one, and I'll see you then.